justice, equality, human rights, accountability, transparency, ethical behavior, respect, rule of law. In the law, Mumateka, right now with Joan Mulunji.
A very good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, wherever you're watching from. Once again, you are welcome again and again and again and again. Thank you for always subscribing to our YouTube channel. Yes, we are here again with our will writing. Succession law, the Togeda Banga Chi, the attack Sokuberanga, what and if you want to get by a dam in a one of the lawyers, Natugamba, 18 years and above. So it's a lot that we have to talk about. So today we are here to talk about, again, to conclude with it. We are here with the lawyer again. It's an exciting moment. But today we are going to talk about Twagala Kumanya. Omugenza mazokenda edame weriri chi echidako. It's a lot that we are going to get to know in this episode and the next one. Keep watching and subscribing. Warren, you're most welcome.
Thank you so much for hosting me. I'm humbled to be here.
You can introduce yourself to the viewers.
I'm Warren Biamkama, and I'm a lawyer in private practice.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you don't work with any law?
I am currently working with Jingle Sempija and Company Advocates at Africa House next to Mapera. Yes.
Briefly, before we get close to the question.
Yes, please.
What can you tell me about the will thing?
Wills, people have they have mixed feelings about wills. People think when you make a will today,
about death.
You're going to die. Actually, as having a discussion, somebody asked me that question last week on Friday. I said, asked me to talk to him about will writing. I was like, but you see, before you even go far, when you talk about wills, it's like you're telling me to start planning for my death.
I know. But it's like an indication of, a reminder one day I will be no more.
Whether you make a will or not,
you have to.
It will happen. We all know that. So I said him that you can make a will today and die after 8 years.
Yeah.
You can make a will today and die after 2 days.
So in simple terms, you need it.
You need it. Yeah. And of course, the main reason why you need a will is to ensure that whatever you've left behind and the people you've left behind are not fighting for property, for your property. Yes.
To be on
so
the same ground.
Basically creates harmony after you have gone.
Okay, now
yes.
I have a question. We got it from the viewers.
Yes, please.
Omuntu amaze okuwandika eddaame afudde. So kati we are facing the reality of it now. The person is gone. Where do the executors start from?
First of all, we're writing, but what was a dame, which what we call a will in English. You have an executor.
Executor yani?
Executor is male. Omuntu agenda okuteeka mu nkola eddaame. Bobanga walonda mukyala baba bamuyita executrix.
Okay.
So you can either have both male or male and female.
Okay.
Depending on the choice. Yeah, so abalondeddwa nga agenda okuteeka mu nkola eddaame. Omuntu nga amaze okufa. Ordinarily zino eddaame bwe bazikola. Most cases baziteresa ba lawyers. Ng'omuntu yalina lawyer we. Era family bedman. Usually families ziba zimanyi family lawyers.
Yeah, but there are some people that cannot access those people, the lawyers. I don't want to talk about the families abaina low income status. Nga tebagenda sobola gamba nti baleterese lawyer or
no, okiteresa anyone you trust.
Okay, for as long as you trust that.
As long as you trust.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see, lawyers are easily trusted because they are legal agents. So in okiteresa reverend, an uncle, somebody you trust.
Do you inform some people that this such and such a person has?
Yes. You can inform them, so that in the event that death happens, Baba Mani who to approach.
But we've had.
Maybe better mood.
amanya nti oli alina ddambi, that's all.
Yes.
So creating a high risk ez'okumutta oba okumunoonya or something, just okudimugyako okumala omanyi some families, some people are greedy, some it all come from different backgrounds. Alemeddwa okutegeera nti ono akikoze to save them, naye ate ayagala ye amanye ebyobugagga biri luddawa.
Nanti era kisinzira on the relationship you have
with a person.
Kuba kati wengamba reverend oba pastor wange nti eddaame yange eri wajoan, I don't expect the pastor trait from my
yeah, that is a big problem.
So you look at the character and the relationship you have with the person. Goesiga.
So katwagala kumanya by executors batandikira awo omuntu afudde, and now we want to know what is in the will, what next. Kyona ekiba kigenda mu maaso.
Omuntu afanga aleseewo will, bwe bamala okuziika, either bayinza mpulira bakola olumbe, okwabya olumbe,
abamu baabizaawo, abamu tebaabizaawo.
Naye at whatever point nga mumaliriza okuziika, mufuna akadde nga muli free, then nemukola family meeting.
Okay.
Then executor oba executrix oba omuntu aterese eddaame najja nakola ki. Actually omuntu kuba gundi alina okubeera ne witnesses. Will.
Okay. Yes.
Balaba ng'okoze ki, ng'ogisayininga gwe nga agikoze, balina kubeera at least 2.
Okay.
Either bayinza okubeerawo bombi oba one and another, nga at least they have to be 2. So in most cases bajja ne bakola ki, ne basoma, either bayinza ogiteresa omu kubo oba somebody else. Kati ajja n'abagamba nti this is what is in the will.
Tewaliwo possibility nti abantu abo bateesa eddaame basobola oddikyusa?
Kisoboka, nanti era kyebaŋŋamba nti bw'okola will ogikola mu copies.
Okay.
Ogikola mu copies, no sending of every page, nogamba emu kanjiterese Joan, endala kanjiterese gundi, so that you don't have that possibility of okugikyusa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kati mbadde nkyakubuuza ku kyaba executors banene we batandikira, kubanga waliwo obuvuyo bwawo obujjirawo. Sometimes waliwo ebiba biwandiikibwa mu malambi ago nga I'm sorry, lack of a better word to use, nga tebiri proper, naye nga bano abantu bebabikwasiza nabo basigadde mu kintu. For example, mbadde nyina scenario gyenkuwa ey'omwami yavaayo n'agamba nze balina okunziika mu nnyumba yange, where omukyala namwandu n'avaayo n'agamba no, it cannot happen if I have children and this is going to be my home. How can we be having a dead body inside? Ate edde kiri erimu bannamateeka mugamba nti tekikirizibwa kola ki kukyusa ddaamu omugenzi wabanga afudde.
Yeah, it's true. Naye kati omuntu waba afudde, waliwo ebintu byomukwesa birina okubeera reasonable. Kuba kati mba mulina ennyumba, let's say ya kisenge kimu enna musula, sincerely temuyinza kuziika
munanga alaamye ate nannyini maka yagaleka agazimu.
Naye ebyo most cases omuntu waba afudde mumuziika anyway. Kubeera kyemanyi owuliddeko scenarios bwe bajja ne basenda amala.
Yes. Naddala ag'omu kibuga, because
times change. So no bwagamba nti mumuziike mu nyumba. Of course mpulirayo mbu waliwo abo balina ebintu byabwe nga mujja kuganira.
You were telling me a story of
that gentleman. In fact simanyi bukedde jjajja amawulire ga, naye omusajja agamba mbu bamuziike 16 feet.
Wow.
So bo ne basima 6. Bode neganira ku nguli ya grave, bamala kusima 16. Bode
but I think that also involves witchcraft.
Nanti kyobangamba nti awala ababeera n'ebintu byabwe nga bamu balina witchcraft. So of course okibaawo you tried nemuziikamu after nemukola ki.
What happens, there is a scenario I know, there is a family I know, Baba Gabira, that the dad, I think the will issue ezibwaliranye abantu abalina extended families kubanga tata bwe yabagabira. Okay, it so happened that the guy had like 4 women, but buli omu nga yazalako abaana ababe, stuff like that. So n'abagabira abalenzi bokka, and even the girls alone. And men have a tendency okulekera the main house to the girls. They have a saying of omwana omuwala wako obufumbo akomeye waka yeebake. But what happened? The boys nga omanyi, they sold off their property. They came to inconvenience these people. Kati omuntu aba ali mu state bwe batyo nga tamanyi amateeka gasobola bayamba batya. Where should they run to get help? And how are they supposed to handle that issue? Because now these are their brothers, but still they want to even take a share on their properties. Actually, one of them told me that one of the brothers threatened to kill her because they are really them against the administrator general and all that. Does the law protect such people?
Yes, it does. Wakati bweba oli waba yalama buli omu n'afuna omugabo gwe. Kati gwe kiba kikyo oli bw'atunda ekikye kizibu kye talina kuinconvenienceinga. Naye what it happens nti azze n'akola ki n'atandika okusumba. There are so many alternatives you can use. Oyinza ogenda ku police balina family protection unit, oyinza ogenda ku FIDA y'abakyala naddala ng'oli mukyala. Tulinayo ne pro bono offices za Uganda Law Society where you can get free legal services.
Nga tekikwetagisa kuteekamu ssente. So kati bagiyita bateno gye bagenda okwanira ebyabafu
ku Administrator General.
Can it be fair enough to leave the property to the owners over still bagamba ate oba Uganda they will have to share it for harmony's sake?
No, that one comes in bwe mba nfunye nawe ofunye nze nentunda ekyange, then I should sort myself. Tebayinza ku inconvenienceinga. That one only happens oli bwe yali nga yali brother wamwe naye n'atafuna. But naye buli omu bw'aba afunye ekikye gwe ekikyo bw'okitunda nga weesootinga tolina ku inconvenience balala.
What about scenarios where omuntu afudde n'aleka amabanja naye gataba mangi, but actually bulijjo mmanyi nti omuntu ofuna ku nsonyi okulaba nga the guy is already dead. What am I claiming for? But I had a friend in the picture nga yali abanja omufu. She told me, man, I need my money. Nze nzeetaaga. So ate ne mpulira saying ey'abantu abamu nga bagamba munaye mufu aba afudde. So do those people really get their money ze baba babanja omuntu oyo aba afudde, oba tuba tukitwala nti oli aba afudde abagenzi?
Omuntu bw'afa abalekawo estate tufuna aba administrators to manage the affairs of the estate. Kati mu estate omwo mubeeramu amabanja babanja n'abamubanja. So nga family mutuula ne mulaba amabanja geri alina ne mugakola ki okujjako oli ng'agambye nti nze oli afudde ze nali mubanja itizoke muzitwala.
Ate family weba terina busobozi
era tufiirwa mpozi ng'onaatunda bintu naye bwe ziba kati nga ssente nyingi, let's say it's about 100 million zali obanja osobola okusuwinga estate y'omufu then ne batunda property estate bakwezo.
Kati process ki omuntu gy'ayitamu okuteeka will mu nkola eyo?
Kakati will ena kyetuyita nga bwe natandise nga ngamba administrative gundi executor or executrix. So byonna nga biwedde ebyokuziika mutuula ne muggyayo eddaama eryo kati executor n'akola ki ne basoma agamba John taata yamuwa kino yamuwa kino yamuwa kino buli omu ne bamusomera ekikye. Kati bwe mumala twale kye tuyita inventory after 6 months nga mumaze okukola ekyo mugifayiringa mukoti kati omuntu aba aleseewo will nga kuliko ataddemu executor musaba kye tuyita letters of probate. Letters of probate ng'ono yagenda okubeera nga administrator. Omuntu bw'alekawo will naye nga tateddemu executor either namumising out oba just n'atamuteekamu muba musaba letters of administration, letters of probate with a will annexed. Omuntu akingako will. So kati oyo omuntu yafuna obuyinza okugabanya ki ebintu by'omufu according to the will.
Okuwandiika eddaame, does it in any way come up? Because I have seen people ng'agamba for me, yes I am a man, but omuntu gwe neesiga okunsikira muwala wange.
Yeah.
Is it proper when this person has boys already in the house? Omuntu like omuntu yena alina abawandiise eddaame ng'alina
boys and girls. Yes.
Naye n'asalawo muwala yaba amusikira.
It is very proper.
How possible is that?
They're all your children.
But I mean, you have boys around. I tell Rose, for example, if my dad passed on, God forbid, my brother is around, then they make me the heir. But remember, omuntu gwe balonze okudda mbigere abanga ye taata. Like what twita taata. So how do they call me? Wakati nze mba mukazi.
Nanti kakati kiringa bo, it's like you're saying gwe mbasiza devalence sina kufuna musika. Jukira the late Professor Nsibanga.
Okay. Yes,
muwalawo yamusikira.
But tewaliwo buzibu awo bubeerawo. Tewali buzibu. Because I'm thinking there is more to do besides just announcing this is an heir.
Yes, of course, kati bw'obeera heir, responsibilities za tato teziyinza kulema. Yeah, because you don't have to be a man to fulfill your dad's obligations. Wali ng'alina omuwala naye ng'amagezi ge gasinga ag'abalenzi. Ng'ali even more responsible than the boys.
Okay.
So you'll not say because I'm a man I must choose a boy. I think omuwala ali more active, more aggressive, more defensive. Ajja managing property better than the boys.
Okay.
So towesiba ku kiri nti lwakuba yali mulenzi nga I'm a man I must get a boy.
But isn't it on high risk?
No, it is not.
Like I mean high risk, I mean the siblings, for example, abalenzi never taking really so personal over nebagala okumujjawo ebintu bwebityo because still we have heard of such scenarios.
I think it all depends on how the family is
upbringing. Right? Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can't know. You play a role as a parent. It also depends on how they relate as the children. They beef each other. How do they relate? Well, if a father dies and they choose a sister, she could be younger than us. I think being our sister, I don't think there should be a problem with it. As long as agenda following will. Waliwo abalenzi bateekamu because they are boys ne bamismanaging estate. So usually abo babasuinga n'ababajjako obuyinza ate. Ne badda mu process n'agamba akati twongereko administrator omulala.
How about omuntu ogamba nti nze mu baana bange benza ate muli agenda kunsikira? But n'afunayo either mukwano gwe. How does the law interpret such a scenario? Because you have seen that as well.
As long as buli mwana afuna property. Challenge ejjamu nti abaana abamu tebafuniko.
I have a person yawandika mu ddaame na indicate na abalala bona. I had like 15 children. Naye they are like some 3 children they are leaving out. Naye nga mentioning one, but he gave reasons as to why he didn't. Nagamba no what na what he agano okukola kino national, that's the reason as to why. No. But is it fair Like if you sit down as a family and yes, Mzee decided like that, maybe out of anger, it's possible, right? Is it really fair okutumulekera watu agende okubaleka banene living out ate baganda bamwe, we have nothing to do with them? Does the court leave that adjustment?
No, they can sit as a family and agree
to give them.
Yeah. Okay. Much as after the other.
That is if they're on the same page.
If they're on the same page. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, that is too.
Yeah, it is very, very serious. It's a serious matter.
Anyway, for me now, the other issue I'm finding with it is, for example, if you start writing it at 18, trusting people. You know, as time goes, abantu bakyuka emikwano gikyuka luli wali wesiga ono kati ate maybe nemufunamu obutakkaanya ate n'oli mujjako already ategedde what is going on, you know?
No, bw'oba okola will abantu boowa tubabuulira. Let's say you make a will and give to your son. You don't tell him. Abantu beneficiaries balina kumanya ng'omaze okufa. So tobalaba oyinza okuwa omuntu ekintu naye n'akunyiiza.
Osobola okuddamu n'owandiika n'okimuggyako.
Wills are revoked. They are revoked by other wills. Okay? So okola will nga liri n'ogiyiza n'ogyokya.
Anyway, let's go down for a short break. We shall be right back.
In the Law, Mumateka, right now with Joan Mulunji.
Welcome back from that short break. I hope that you are still on and waiting for us to give you the best that we can, informative and all that. And finally, we twetaaga okwiga ekitamanyi ku mateeka. Tukyalina Counsel Warren. Yes, Warren, you were saying?
Yes, I was saying now after letters of probate have been obtained, the people that have been appointed, if they had properties like land and titles, they register themselves as the new owners or administrators, so that when the property is eventually divided, they are the ones who are going to sign transfer forms, since the other person is no longer around to sign the transfer forms.
Kati omuntu atamanyi probate ayagala okutegeera what is probate?
Probate, letters of probate eba document ya kooti nga yekuwa obuyinza ku bintu by'omufu.
Oh, okay.
Nga bwe tulina letters of administration, omuntu afa nga takoze ddambi bafuna letters of administration. Omuntu aba akoze ddambi tukiyita letters of probate.
Okay.
Ate waliwo oli afa ng'akoze ddambi naye nga ta-appointinze executors. So muba mufuna letters of probate naye nga mwatakinzeko will.
Okay.
Yes.
We have seen, there is a scenario, it might be a bit light, but it's not, because I've seen it happen several times. The person is already gone, and then ssaawa y'okuziika waliwo abaana abajja ne bagamba abaana bano ba mugenzi. Oba oluusi bajja ssaawa y'okuziika, oba oluusi bajja after some time nga bamaze n'okusoma eddaame. So I'm looking at oluusi bazze nga n'eddaame limaze okusomebwa, buli omu afunye shares ze, na wano nga bazze ng'ebintu bikyaliwo. So maybe osooka otubulire ng'ebintu bikyaliwo. But remember, these kids are not indicated in the will, but finding out, making all the findings, kituufu abaana ba mugenzi.
Kakati mu mateeka abaana bonna bali entitled to benefit from the estate of the person who has died. So bwe bajja at a point before the property is distributed, mwenga family mukakasa nti actually baana baganda ba mugenzi. Of course mu buntu bulungi mukola ki? Mutula ne mbawa. Naye of course other families is complicated. Gamba tebakwate tukumanyisa.
Until that's wow, they are right.
Yes.
Me too, I can come up and say, but why is it that Mzee didn't recognize them in the first place? Because it's honestly confusing.
Those things happen. Whatever mama batagala bategeere nti yalinayo ate waliwo abo batafaayo
They have to swallow the...
after all nja kuba nfudde so naye bakimanya nja kuba siri bajja kwesotinga. Okay, so where property webanga tenagabibwa, they have a right to benefit from that property. Mbadde mbawadde bayinza okubawaabira naddala bwekikakasibwa nti baali baana ba.
But you're not in the will.
Yes, you're not in the
They
will.
just present the DNA papers.
Yes, for his reasons he didn't put it there, but
Tulibana anyway. You have nothing to do about it.
Yes, and if you confirm that the children are his, they have a right to get property.
Ate baba bazzenga already.
Naye bajjanga
twagigabanye.
That is it. There is no longer anything to do. Ekyokugaba kiba tekyaliwo.
So are they now left in the space because still that is not fair?
But it's,
for example, there are little kids, bakyasoma, bakyakola ki. A family sit down ne bagamba bannaye yadde twatunze ebintu byo mwaleetera akakadde kamu kamutuweera abaana. Nate tekisoboka naye nga property already bateriiwo. Naye mu buntu bulungi nga family muyinza okugamba nti okay baadde humanity which some people may not have, some may have. Most of them.
So abantu waliwo abantu abamu nga balungi bagamba no tujja balabirira.
Bana ba muzeeyi
baganda
ate ne bamanyi bafaanana
ate abo bafaanana
nnyo muzeeyi kuba temunagenda kugenda ogamba nti kama Katonda temunona na ssente
ono wa muzeeyi tetujja kugenda
naye kati ezo ssente za DNA ani aziteekamu nga
family.
That is if you're willing.
Willing.
Balowodde n'ogamba teziriiwo tetulina kyakikolera.
So families really complicated sometimes. So this is how receptive they are.
Okay.
So,
what is your say about, for example, you will find people nga balamye twayogeddeko ku kyokulambula n'agamba mu nnyumba, but then here alamye kati nga bw'olaba embeera nga bw'etambula tukula buli lukya ng'eggwanga naye oli nga yagamba nze abamalawo gange tebagajjaawo because gye bali naye ng'ate weewunye waba bamuzika for example in Kawempe wakula kifuuse ekibuga they have to shift the grave,
the remains.
Yes, the remains to another site.
Yes.
What does the law have anything to say about that?
Yeah, it happens. It happens, but you get a court order allowing you to exhume the remains of the person.
But again, the same people that are saying nti omuntu waba alamye ekintu ng'akyagala as long as afudde tekikirizibwa kyusibwa.
No, that is doing property. Naye ebyokuziika
because it's not property. Okay.
That one is reasonable. You have to be reasonable. Wakati bwemba mwine ekisenge kimu era munaziika omu
munange omukulu we yalagira
no ebintu ebimu mubiteeka mu logic gamba kino tekijja kusoboka ojja kuziikawo because waliwo abana chance y'okusaba wawe bagenda baziika nga wherever the family says bagenda omuziika. Ate kati mu bibuga bikulaakulana abantu every now and then abantu basengula amalala. It is not something new.
Is it okay for someone to write, like for example if you're married, a man writes a will and a woman,
yes.
You just come up together and you write one will.
You each write.
Each one, yet you're in the same house,
yes.
And we became one.
Yes.
So what do you write and what do I write?
Auntie, you see when you...
Because literally we own that same thing.
But you have your personal things.
Which one?
You may have a card in your name. Nizo kugula emoto yanjiteka amanya go.
Yoka, whatever you mugaba mmwe. That's the thing.
Okay, whatever it is, but what happens? You write, I write. Bwensoko okufa, you take over. Bwensoko okufa, I take over.
No, what I want to understand, like what do I write? Of the house, everything, the properties we have, tubiguze byonna biri manyaga ffembi.
Byonna biri mu manyaga mwembi.
Kati buli omu awandiika nti ate nina kino.
Nze bwe mba nfudde, my wife will take over everything. I'll take over everything.
But the one is secretive. Like tomanyi olikyaba awandiseemu bayinza okuteekamu n'agamba munnange ennyumba gye mulaba kitamu abagamba talinako wadde ekikulu.
I've not encountered a scenario where kwakati, let's say a man dies before his wife nenga buli omu abadde ne wiiri ye bajja kusoma wiiri y'omusajja
Omukazi tebagisoma
ate ng'akyaliwo
bw'aba akyaliwo. How about if they all die at the same time? For example, take an example, it's an accident.
But I think in most cases there is not really much difference. So where there's a difference, you find a way of reconciling. Yes, gasomebwa. Kwagabira ne witnesses.
Bwe gaba gaawukana,
the difference
they can always see
reconcile it as a family.
Okay, yeah. And give us your final
and then the other thing about when after they have is what we call an inventory in court. You file it after 6 months. Golaga how the property has been distributed amongst the beneficiaries. Then after another 6 months, you come and account to court. This person had these debts, he paid, they were demanding so and so, we were able to collect it back. This is what this man is going to do. You give an account of how you've been managing the property, how many children he had and who got what. Kwaka to go sign in the off transfer forms. Golaga, this one, when I became administrator on this date, on these dates I signed these properties to the respective. Then if they have been able to transfer already, I'm attaching up the photocopies as they're going to be successfully transferred.
By the way, before you go, there is something that is a bit weird. A friend of mine told me, the only inheritance jatuwadde school fees zatadde musomero. So whatever I had to do, ng'akyali ku nsi wano bibye na mukyala we. So that means a person of such a mind tagenda kukola ki kuwandiika ddala oba obutagabira ddala.
So bw'aba tawandiise that better mufuna letters of administration ne mutuula ne mugabanya mu mugabo.
Ate mubigabana nga tebagamba temuliiko.
You see, yeah, because the property bw'aba afudde property tegenda kubeera wasted. Ate in law, every child is entitled to benefit. So mutuula ne mugamba Joan gwagenda okubeera omusika waffe gwagenda okufuna letters of administration or probate kati bw'omala ozifuna the law imputes on you a duty to make sure every one of the children get irrespective of what Mzee wishes were.
They just put that aside.
They put it aside.
In other words, it can be changed either way.
Yes.
Okay.
And it can be challenged. Ate when mismanaging a property, they have right to sue you.
Who is to sue who?
The other beneficiaries.
My sibling?
Yes.
Because?
Nga tobikutte bulungi byononye.
Ebyange bye bampadde.
Ebya estate endala ebyabala. Ng'otandise obitunda, you're misusing the money you're getting out of, you know.
The better thing is to, because you will find some people nga yajja kugamba better not to waliwo properties bazadde abamu ze bagamba dino temulitundanga oba wano temutundangawo nga baagalawo mutunde ebirala but wano temukwata.
Yeah, that happens even me, my great grandfather, the original house bagamba tebagimenyangawo is there.
Okay.
It's in the
so mubeeramu era ne mulekawo ka respect of the deceased. It is good.
It is important.
Yeah.
So that house is there. Where my grandfather grew up from.
It's good for memories. So we can watch December as well.
So what I want to tell the people,
summing up with the wealthy.
Okuwandiika eddaame kintu kikulu nnyo era kiyamba okulaba nti families tezifuna nkaayana. So omuntu aba akoze eddaame tekitegeeza nti agenda kufa enkya. Ayinza okukola eddaame n'amala n'emyaka nga 3 oba 4 5. Ate bw'aba akoze eddaame n'afuna properties endala along the way. Either kisinzira how much property. Bw'afunye too much property oba azadde n'abaana abalala bangi ayinza okurevokinga eddaame lye yasooka okukola n'akola eddala ng'agabanya new properties oba bw'aba afunyeyo a simple property nga kalinga one property waliwo kye tuyita codicil ebanga addition to the original will. Yes. Era nayo nefuna ba witnesses n'agyatachinga ku original will so nefuminga one document. Yeah. So eddaame eyamba nnyo okulaba nti enkayana teziba mu families. Yes.
Thank you so much. That has been Counsel Warren for you. What I enables of Imubuza, I'm kind of reminding you, you can put your comments in the comment section and your questions. I know it's a lot to talk about. I know we have left out so much because you know, okay, got a cook experiences, so you can put down your question, your comment, your any arguments that you have for us to be able to respond to you. Otherwise, I cannot stop thanking you. Thank you so much for always subscribing and watching. I respect you so much and I appreciate you. May God bless you.
Justice, equality, human rights, accountability, transparency, ethical behavior.